Hey, good evening, everybody. Gloria here from Desire to Inspire. And tonight I have a very special Desire to Inspire. Usually I do it on Mondays, right? But I couldn't help myself because, we're all networking on Facebook, right? And I wanted to talk about the power of networking for a while because a lot of us don't necessarily know each other, but it's amazing what networking can do and how it can bring wonderful people, friendships, and business colleagues together. And recently, somebody I knew because of Facebook introduced me to this amazing woman, Sabrina Farmer-Protic, which I'm going to bring her on in a moment. And I got to go to one of her meetings, and she's going to tell you all about her Women's Entrepreneurial Empowerment program she's got, her meetings, her meetups, and what she's up to. But I get so excited that the power of networking can create so many wonderful things. And I remember years ago building a business, and after I left New Jersey, people would say to me, wow, I can't believe the network you grew. So I'm bringing Sabrina on because she's a definite networker. And let's get her beautiful face up here. And she is got so many wonderful things going on. And what I love about you, Sabrina, is how you bring people together. So I want to give you a big warm welcome. Everybody come on and welcome Sabrina if you're out there, or send her some hearts.
Hello, everybody. It's really nice to be here on a Saturday evening.
Yeah, we took some special time out of our schedules here to be with all of you tonight because I got really excited when I met Sabrina, and she introduced me to her Women's Entrepreneurial Empowerment group. And I got out of my own comfort zone and out of my house and went over to Tampa and got to meet this beautiful woman and see how she inspires other women with her principles of inspiration, which she does, integrity, which I've seen her live in that, diversity, and excelling. And I think my thing cut off some letters there, so we didn't get them all in there. But Sabrina, I would love for you to just tell our audience a little bit about yourself and how you got involved in doing this kind of project.
Oh, well, thank you so much for having me on. And I'm excited to be before your audience because I know they have to be fantastic as well. So thank you. And I am a networker. I love pulling people together. It's what I do. I smile, I gleam when I get to bring people together. So thank you for sharing me with your audience. I started this because I am a true networker, and I spent about 1.5 years going from event to event, networking group to networking group. And the one thing that was missing for me was bonding. We all have businesses, we have business. I wanted something more than just to share a business. I wanted to create relationships and to really create bonding so that we, beyond the meeting, will continue to refer, reach out, and support. So I started WE 3.5 years ago, Women's Entrepreneurial Empowerment. And I know that's a long word, but I love the acronyms because it means togetherness. We, period, E, period, E, period. It's we, it's all of us, women entrepreneurs empowering one another.
Yes, it is about we, isn't it? So
yes, it is.
So I know that a big part of that is, donating to a couple of your favorite charities and stuff. And I want to know, like, how and why did you pick certain ones? Like, what's so special about it in your heart?
So when I started putting WE together, I wanted to attach myself to organizations and charities within our community that supported my values. And I'm a businesswoman, and I looked at Dress for Success. I never really heard of them, and I went on the website and I thought, wow, this is a fantastic organization. I've got to get to know these people. Better still, I want to support them. So last year I did a huge clothing donation drive in Tampa Bay. It was very successful, and it was all about providing professional business attire for women. So I wholeheartedly support them and other organizations just like Dress for Success, because there are plenty of them out there.
So I have a question about that. So does that mean, like, if I go through my closet and have some clothes I don't wear, we can donate them to Dress to Success for women that need something nice to start jobs or whatever?
Yes, you can. And of course, a big day of reckoning for me, and we all have it. We all have clothing in our closet that we used to be that size, right? we hate to get rid of those things, but so I had to part with a lot of outfits that were special, really good professional clothing that I knew could enhance another woman's closet. So I donated business attire, and that's what I encourage women to still do today, is to donate their clothing attire to Dress for Success Tampa Bay. So that's one of my charities.
Now, I also noticed that Dress for Success is in different areas. We're in Florida, by the way, for the audience that is listening. But the gal who introduced us, Erica, she does it down in Fort Myers too, right?
Yes, she does. There's a Dress for Success in Tampa, Florida. There are many chapters. They have a national chapter, but the common thread is empowerment of women who would not have the opportunity to get back into the workplace because they're lacking professional business attire, accessories, and things that make them presentable in the workplace. That's their goal.
So guys and gals, well, gals mostly out there. So if you have some things in your closet that you'd like to donate, then Dress for Success is the place to bring them, okay? Because there are a lot of young entrepreneurs and women restarting their life that could use a little help, right?
Yes, and that's what we do. So I zeroed in on them, and they're benefactors of our event that's coming up, which we'll talk about that. And I've got another charity. May I share that one?
Absolutely.
And so I started focusing on our younger generation. We've got a school called Farrell Girls Preparatory Academy. These, particularly the 8th grade class, because these girls will be moving on into high school and actually at that point choosing their future. By that, they have to choose their profession, analyze who they are, what they are, their skill set, what's going to happen to them beyond high school. And I focused my attention on mentoring. Our organization, we have the privilege of mentoring those young girls. Once a month we go over and we expose them to different professions, careers, and possibilities for their future. So they also will be benefactors of an event that I have coming up. I am excited, and I'm hoping the community will get behind these girls and help them choose their future, our future leaders.
I love that idea, because for me too, I have a daughter who's actually grown now with her own kids. And I remember when she was in her last year of high school, some of her concerns about the future. And now I have a granddaughter who's 18, and we've been chatting over the last year. And the same kind of thing, a lot of times they're not prepared for the jobs or the future or college and everything. So I think it's really wonderful that you picked these two organizations that can work together very well for, like you said, our future entrepreneurs.
Yes, and I wanted these young girls to see us in motion. So at our event, they will see real world entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs. They will see those professional women. They will see Dress for Success. And as a matter of fact, these girls are going to have their own clothing drive to donate clothes for Dress for Success. They're doing their own banner, artwork. They're putting the whole thing together. So they're establishing something to support this adult organization. Wow. Isn't that exciting?
So is that going to actually happen at the event that we're going to talk about in a moment?
Well, they're going to be doing that post-event. I'm sorry, pre-event. So I imagine the week before they're going to be doing their clothing donation drive. And these girls are savvy girls at this middle school. Technology is key with our young people. So they've got a huge clothing donation drive and accessories that they're going to be doing on behalf of Dress for Success. I love these two organizations.
Wonderful.
They're supporting each other.
Absolutely. So if any of our audience has stuff that they want to donate, to this event, this project that these girls are doing, where would they go to drop their stuff off?
Well, we are going to be having an opportunity for the community to donate their clothing at Tampa Garden Club off of Bayshore. We'll be posting all that. That's the place of our event from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. That Friday, the community is encouraged to bring their gently used professional business attire and accessories, that's handbags and jewelry, you have to have that in the workplace, to donate those items on behalf of Dress for Success. These women will be ecstatic. Our young girls will be on hand to receive those clothing. They're going to organize and get everything together for us and present it to Dress for Success.
I love that. What's the date again?
October 25th at the Tampa Garden Club off of Bayshore. So from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, again, that is the window that we'll be accepting your gently used professional business attire, including handbags and jewelry.
Okay, ladies, I know a lot of you out there in the Florida region, and I know you got a closet full of accessories and things that you could probably donate to these gals. So Tampa Garden Club, October 25th. And you said 1 to 3?
From 1 to 3. And that's pre-event because, we're having an event there.
Aha. Well, let's tell our listeners about this event. Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you something. I don't dress up in costumes, but this gal is so convincing and so beautiful and so dynamic, as you can see, that I am going to her benefit in the Roaring 20s outfit. So tell us about this event, why you do it, and where, like, I know you have benefactors. I know you're going to put donations to these 2 organizations. Tell us some more about it.
So I wanted to pull a lot of things together. I put a lot of time in choosing the right venue. Tampa Garden Club is exquisitely beautiful. The grounds are beautiful. I selected that. We have a top-notch caterer. She's going to tantalize our taste buds with some really good food. So we'll enjoy that. Also, we're going to have our women entrepreneurs and other entrepreneurs, not just women, that will be there to support the event, to show Dress for Success and Farrell Girls Middle School that the community is behind them. We are also going to have some empowerment speakers. We're going to have giveaways. We're going to have a little bit of dancing at the end. So we thought we would make it fun by giving a theme. Okay. That is the Roaring 20s.
So Michelle here, she's down in Northport where I used to live, and you know where that is because you used to live further south too. She wanted to know, like, are there anything happening in that area that you might be aware of? Or is there a way that she can maybe meet halfway and we can get together with her to pick up things?
Well, Michelle, I would be willing to make arrangements with you after to get your clothing. I did make some driving trips with my event last year, and I met people halfway and picked up their clothing items. So I would be willing to do whatever it takes to support this drive for Dress for Success. And also the Girls Middle School. If you have anything for these young girls you think may help them, please donate it.
Absolutely. Actually, I have to go down to Northport next Tuesday this Tuesday coming up, and pick up some things. So Michelle, if you want to meet me, I'm going to be over where I used to live. So if you got anything that might help, then just let me know. Okay. So the date of this event is October 25th, correct?
Yes, it is. Doors will open at 6 p.m. That's to come in. We're going to have past hors d'oeuvres from 6 to 7. 7 o'clock will be a catered meal and that'll last until 8. From 8 o'clock, we're going to have our event, and we'll be talking about our recipients, and we'll do some swag bags, some giveaways, and just plain old fun, and a little bit of dancing, a little bit of 1920s music mixed in with a little bit of other things, just to round the evening out. It's going to be a fun evening.
And I know you have different businesses coming in that are also a part of all this. Who are some of those businesses that are going to be sponsors?
Okay, so we've got AAA Auto Club. They're coming in. We've got a women's personal care organization that's coming in. We've got a marketing company that's coming in, just to name a few people. So it's really rounding out. We've got some networking companies coming in, just an assortment and a variety of people that's coming in. Some realtors coming in, financial advisors, a little bit of everything. So it's going to be a fun evening. Opportunity to come and just support, and all of the tickets include a donation. So if you're worried about coming and having to write a check, we don't want to put that kind of pressure on anyone. Certainly, if you want to write a check and donate to those organizations, we'll be more than happy to take that. But we've put just a little bit of extra money into every ticket. So a guest ticket is $80. That includes your donation. If you want to be a vendor, there are different levels of vendor. If you want to be a sponsor, we have different levels of sponsorship, and all of that, in excess of the expenses of the event, go to both those organizations.
That's great. And that is such a reasonable price. Gosh, you just go out to dinner nowadays and you're spending $40 with a tip. So we also get to contribute to these beautiful causes for the future generations. And I'm excited to be there with you and to also meet all these other people, because I got to tell you, just hanging with you, girl, you're like, woo, all over the place.
We're on fire.
Yeah.
I am on fire, and I want to share that fire with the community. Come on out. Let me just show you. Can I show?
Absolutely.
So I want you to see we're a real organization. This is just a snippet of some of our women entrepreneurs. I hope you can see that. And I'll back up a little bit. So we're a legitimate organization. I'd also like to show you, you may recognize this flyer here. Okay. So this is a real event.
That's beautiful.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
So if you see this circulating around, that's up. Please support us. We have an Eventbrite link that you can go on and purchase your ticket. Whatever level of support you want to give us, we'll be more than happy. And these entities will be more than happy to receive your support.
Absolutely. And I want to say to everybody out there, I have some friends in Tampa, down to Sarasota, further south, Venice, Northport, you go, I keep all the way down to Fort Myers. But what I really enjoyed too is that Sabrina features somebody at her meetings, which are once a month, correct?
Yes, we have a guest speaker once a month to empower our women entrepreneurs. I just love that because not only are you getting knowledge, you just broadened your network.
Absolutely.
And this is one of the things that we do. When I said I wanted the women to experience life beyond a meeting, this is how relationships are born. And I love it.
And what I enjoyed was the variety of people in different types of businesses and different ages,
Yes.
And your presenter on, taxes and how to do that in business. She was excellent. She was very thorough. So you have very professional people presenting, these topics for your entrepreneurs. And that was really good thing for me to witness.
Well, yes, I do. I actually have a wait list. So I'm usually booked 3 months in out on getting different people to come in, and they look forward to coming in. And I will say this, we will bring men in, and here's the catch. They have to add something of value. So if a man wants to come in and add something of value and speak before the group to empower these women and share something that could empower them so that they can be better at their professions, reach out to me.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. And you had a woman that is a publisher there. So I got to meet her. So that was interesting.
Yes. As a matter of fact, go ahead.
You're writing a book.
I am authoring a book. Good things are happening. As a matter of fact, this book will launch at the event, and 100%, ladies, men, 100% of the proceeds will be donated to both those organizations, Dress for Success and Farrell Girls Middle School. That is my contribution in addition to this event to those organizations. I'm showing my support.
Well, you're amazing. You really are. I love that you just have this big giving heart. I'm really glad to be a part of this with you and all the other women. So I'm reaching out to all my Florida friends out there to come on and join us at the W.E.E. Annual Benefit Gala, which is on October 25th, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. It includes, your hors d'oeuvres, your networking in the beginning, okay? Get to meet the benefactors, the sponsors, and a gourmet dinner, speakers, like she said, giveaways and swag bags, and then we can kick it up and do some dancing because you have entertainment going on with some music. I think this is a great idea. I am totally really pleased that you are supporting young women, out there. And I just want this to be a success for you and for the girls. And I want to give you a big kudos for all that you're doing for women.
Thank you. May I add one thing before I leave? Just in case anybody wants to connect with me, I'm out there, Sabrina Farmer or Protic, Protic. You can find me under Farmer or Protic. Either way, Sabrina Farmer-Protic. And also the name of my book that I'm launching is Growing Ageless. So if you don't make the event, you can find me through my book, Growing Ageless or Sabrina Farmer-Protic. And I'd like to say this. I'm going to throw something out to your listeners. She didn't know I was going to do this.
That's okay.
but I'm going to gift my book to one of your listeners. So if you'll write in, if you mention the word Growing Ageless to our host, and if she'll let me know, we'll do a random and I will gift that book to one of your listeners.
Oh, that's so nice of you. Thank you. Thank you. So everybody, you heard Sabrina here, all the wonderful work she's doing for women. Let's get out there. Let's support her. And let's make this a fabulous event. Any last words of inspiration?
Just come out and support us. We're all about inspiring, and we want to bring energy and excitement and everything we can to the community in the event. We're all about helping you. If there's anything that we, W.E.E., can do for you or the community, please let us know.
Okay. And remember, any of my friends down in Northport, I'm going to be there Tuesday, So connect with me if you have things you want to donate. I will bring it back up here to Sabrina. So no excuses, right? Because I know you got some good stuff in those closets. I've seen it, okay? So everybody, thank you for stopping by for our special Desire to Inspire and our beautiful Sabrina here and the wonderful work that she's doing out there for young entrepreneurs. Thanks again, Sabrina, and I'll see you real soon.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye.